What's up, family? Today we're going to talk about how to heal yourself. It's an interesting topic because unfortunately many of us don't believe that we need to heal. We believe that we're okay, we're fine the way that we are. Because we think that this chaotic mind frame is normal. And that's just life. It's normal and that's just life because that's all we've lived. That's all we've known. But make no mistake about it, it's not how we're supposed to live. How do you heal yourself? You have to first acknowledge that there are areas of your life that you need to heal. If you don't acknowledge that, there's nothing you're going to do. You're going to keep doing the same crap every day, year after year, because that's all you know. When I was a single parent, when I became a single parent of my two older kids, I realized then that, man, I had to change a lot. I did not want my kids growing up in the atmosphere that I grew up in, where physical abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, any of that crap going on. I didn't want that experience for my kids. I didn't want the chaos and drama to be normal for my kids. So I had to be honest with myself and come to a realization that there was a lot of things I need to heal. There's a lot of things I need to deal with. And the interesting thing about healing yourself, the more you heal yourself, the more that you need to heal yourself. It's like peeling back a layer of an onion. It's like, man, you just keep peeling these things off and they just keep popping up. And that's life. So you're not going to get to a point where it's like, okay, I'm perfect, I've arrived, I got my stuff all together. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I don't care how successful you become. It's going to be a lifelong process emotionally of dealing with wounds, scars in your past. One of the best methods that I've found to heal yourself is a method I use, and I do it from time to time still. I grab a journal and I write down everything that I don't like about myself. Everything. Whatever features I have, whether character defects I believe that I have, whatever it is, write it down. And then next to it, or underneath it, write down why you don't like that thing about yourself. Why is it that this thing bothers you? How does this thing make you feel? That's gonna hurt. That's going to push you to be real honest with yourself. It's going to make you deal with some stuff. Some stuff that you've been ignoring for a long time. Some stuff that you've been sweeping up under the rug for a long time. But this is how you're going to begin the process of healing yourself. You're going to have to bring all that stuff back up. It can't be business as usual. And you have to be completely honest and transparent with yourself. Stop cheating yourself in life. So write it down. Then take that piece of paper, or those few pieces of paper, read them out loud. And I've done this two ways. I've had kids that I've worked with. I've had them do this process. I've had them do this a couple of ways. I've had a couple of ladies that I've worked with, and guys I've worked with in this process as well. But primarily kids. Take the list. You can burn it. Or you can flush it, or you can tear it up and flush it down the toilet. And as you flush it down the toilet, as you burn it and it's burning, I want you to say to yourself that those things aren't going to affect me anymore. I release that negative energy out of my body. I release that negative emotion attached to those feelings, attached to the situation, attached to those circumstances out of my body. You have to release that. And by writing it down, by burning it and flushing it, you're releasing that. You're getting rid of that negative energy. You're getting rid of those negative thoughts. They may try to come back because that's home for them. That's normal. But now you're mindful of them. And as they start to try to come back, it's like, yeah, nah. It's like an ex-boyfriend or an ex-girlfriend that used to be with you for a long period of time. They've gotten comfortable. That's home. And so they're going to try to come back from time to time. They're going to hit you up. They're going to shoot you a text, say, what you doing? Hey, can we go grab something to eat? Hey, let's go watch a movie. They're going to hit you up. These thoughts and these feelings are going to try to come back. Just like an ex-boyfriend, just like an ex-girlfriend. And it's going to be your job to be like, nah, I'm cool. I'll pass. Then I want you to write down all the things that you like about yourself. If you think you have pretty eyes, if you're great at art, if you're a great cook, if you think you're a great parent, whatever it is, you think you're great on your job, it don't matter. Whatever it is, write down all the things that you like about yourself. The law of attraction states that what you think about, you bring about. What does that mean? That means that the more positive stuff that you think about, the more positive things you see in life, the more positive things that take place around you. For many of us, we have become so negative, so toxic, that all we think about is just the negative crap. Man, what's going to go wrong today? And so it's all bad. And so the more you think about that, that's what you manifest, because the law of attraction says what you think about, you bring about. So if you focus on negative, that's what you're going to see in life. That's what's going to be around you in life, is negative, toxic stuff. Because the law of attraction doesn't care whether you like it or not. It don't differentiate between the two, whether you like it or whether you dislike it. It's just, oh, you're thinking about that. You must want more of that. Here, let me give you more of that. And so they bring you more negativity. They bring you more toxicity because you're thinking about it. You're dwelling on it. So the law of the universe, the law of attraction says, he must like that. She must like that. She must want more situations like that in her life. Boom, let's give it to her. But when you flip the script and you focus on the positive, now you bring more positive things into your life. Now your whole mind completely begins to change. And you begin to see more beautiful things in life. You begin to experience more beautiful things in life. You begin to think of yourself totally different than the way that you did. Every night before you go to bed, every morning when you get up, look at that list of all the things that you like and admire and love about yourself. Throughout the day, from time to time, when you start to feel bad or you start to feel some of these other negative thoughts trying to come back, go grab that book. Look at your list. We have to train our brain to be positive. We have to train our brain how to heal. We're talking about how to heal. How to heal. So all the stuff that happened to you, all the stuff that you don't like about you burnt that, you flushed that, it's gone. You don't have to let it back into your life. Just like you don't have to let an ex back into your life. And from time to time, we slip up. We're human. We slip up and we let an ex back in, thinking that they've changed, thinking that they've grown up, thinking that it's going to be different. And the reality is like, crap, why'd I do that? It's like, you ain't changed. It ain't no different. It's like, okay, you got to go. And it's the same thing with those thoughts. You're going to let them back in from time to time. That's human nature. Don't beat yourself up for it. When you realize that you've let them back in, it's like, okay, you got to go. You got to go. It's a lifelong process. It's not going to change overnight. You didn't become as toxic and as negative as you have overnight. That was a lifelong process. Don't put that expectation on yourself that, man, okay, because I did this right here, it's all going to change tomorrow. I'm going to wake up and everything's going to be fine and everything's going to be perfect. No, it's going to be a daily process. It's not going to take you as long as it took you to accumulate this crap, but it's going to be a process. Please understand that. But it's a process that is worth it. It's a process that you need to go through.